Jay, how was your birthday, mate?
It's alright, yeah.
We run and we break. We came, we saw, we broke the law. We break. We came, we saw, we broke the law. We break.
Hi, my name's Charlie and you're watching Rhythms Revealed, and this year I'm making it my challenge to cover a gig every single week in 2026. Today it's gig number 2 of 52 and well, let's head inside. Another week, another gig, and today it's down in Dartington, Devon for J-Fest. What a lineup it is, with Toast, Boss Cass and Peng Shui all playing for Jay's 40th birthday. But who's Jay? Toast, a band who have featured a few times on the channel, were up first and their set did not disappoint. It was really nice to chat with vocalist Scary Liv and see how they are feeling as we kick on with 2026. So Liv, start of the year, first gig of the year for Toast.
Yes.
Yeah, how are you feeling ahead of tonight, and yeah, how's it going?
Solidly nerve-sighted, I think. It's a new place for us. It's a really cool little venue. It's a really cool little event. This kind of like area is very new to us because first year that Toast can drive. Yes. So we can actually get moving and go places. So this is a nice start to a very adventurous year.
What is some things you'd like to see in 2026 that we maybe didn't see enough of in 2025?
From us or from just life?
Just in general.
More happiness, more smiles, which is crazy going from Scary Liv. More fake blood usage from bands. Looking at you, disaster clinic, you cheeky buggers. I think it's just fun seeing loads of new people coming out of the woodworks, making new things. Madava, our management company, are really like locking in this year and allowing us to do loads of really cool shit, as is Marcus with Attitude, who also works with us. So it's cool. I'm excited to see what the little guys are doing this year.
Yeah. What's some things you don't want to see in 2026?
Hatred and anger. People missing other people's sets. Not cool, guys. Don't do it.
Yes. So, who are some bands and artists we need to look out for this year?
So many. Prodigal, Chug, Nostalgia Bias, Disaster Clinic. All of them are genuinely my favourite bands in the world, and I'm very lucky to know them. I want to see more from Alan the Sniffers. They're going to have a crazy year. On the bigger scale of things. Yeah. It's nice to see punk coming back into the forefront of mainstream media. I think it's very much needed with where we're at with politics and the world being scary. So it's nice to actually hear people with kind of bigger voices really saying some shit. Yeah. What
is a word of advice you'd like to give to help people set the new year off straight? It can be on anything. A bit of wisdom.
Work hard. Work hard. I have low-key gone through about a year and a half of just trying and working really hard. It has implications and it might be difficult, but just keep going. And that sounds like the most cringe, like on the back of a poster kind of shit with a cat hanging on a tree. But genuinely, working hard will never be something that is embarrassing, and it really does fucking pay off. Yeah.
That was a lovely chat with Scary Liv. And actually the first ever video on this channel was with Liv, so go and check that out if you want to find out more about Toast. As I said, they did not disappoint with their set, so let me show you how it went.
I respect you so wholeheartedly for the things that we go through in this shit. You're heard, you're seen, and you're entirely valid regardless of what's happened.
Now to something which always happens when Toast play their latest track, Devon, and it never fails to get the crowd going. What a set that was from Toast, and it's fair to say the locals were really impressed, and so were Peng Shui, but we'll get back to that one later. Up next was the one-man band, Boss Cass. In the interview, he revealed that he is an engineer at his day job, and well, I'm not surprised. Just watch this.
Audio. Please make some noise on 3, 2, 1. Warning. Crowd audio level readings are low, but not critical. Proceed with caution.
What's some things you want to see more of in 2026? And yeah, what sort of your manifestations as such for this year?
So I'm hoping that we'll be able to get an album out at some point in the year, but that's very hopeful. Very hopeful. But I've not released for about a year and a half now, so it's been a while. So I've got a new one coming out. I've not got the date set yet, but I've got the release gig set. Yeah. So that's the 21st of Feb, the release gig, so it needs to be out before then. Ooh. So I think it's going to be probably 2 weeks before that, maybe.
So a very busy start to the year.
Oh,
right?
It's mad. Yeah, it's good. But that's gone off the mastering now. I've got the artwork. I'm working with an actual physical artist because I thought that'd be quite fun. So she's going to do like a series of pieces for the singles, and then she'll do like a big final art piece as well, which is cool. So got the artwork set up. Mastering is currently underway, and it needs to go out ASAP. So yeah, that's a good one. That's going to be called No Play, all about the pension age, which is lovely. I want to see people getting out more. You know, going to venues, going to restaurants, eating nice if you can, going out for a walk, but coming to the gigs is the big one.
What is a word of advice you'd like to give for people in 2026 to just start them off well in the new year?
Always try new food if you can. That's my kind of like mantra for this year anyway.
Yeah.
Try to get more into food. I don't know, just. Go for it. Stop saying no. Do some stuff if you can do it.
So I'm Rhythms Revealed, and I've been here with
Boss Cass.
And well, let's see what happens.
My name is Boss Cass. That's Boss. 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 Yeah, baby.
So much respect for Boss Cass. Being a one-man band ain't easy, but he sure makes it look easy, especially with the way that room filled up whilst he was playing. Up next was the headliners Peng Shui, and I caught them for a chat shortly before they came on.
See in 2026, what's some of your manifestations?
I want to see more gigs. I want to see more people connecting IRL in real life.
Oh yeah.
That's the main thing for us. We were talking about all the time. I'm talking about with lots of people, and we want to see, more real life connections.
The death of AI. Support people that are actually like doing the thing. You know what I mean? Like prompts, dead. Art, yes. Prompts, no. Yeah. Fuck AI. Do I want to see less of? Yeah. Less AI. What do I want to see more of?
We're craving the real life.
Yeah, good music, man. People connecting.
Yeah, and talking about good music, who's some artists that we should look out for in 2026?
I've been listening to this guy Perry Mason. I like his campaign on TikTok's been incredible. Yes. I think it's super honest. I really like the way he's done it, like the growth of his. Well, he had bone cancer, right?
Yeah. He's gone through some mad stuff.
Yeah, and I think the way he's like shot all of his stuff has been honestly incredible because it's super honest. And I think like it's the first time. I can't remember the last time I really felt a proper connection to an artist and I actually wanted to see them grow and do good. Yeah, he's sick. Paints himself different colours every time. His shots are always sick. And it's all him, man. He just sets up the camera and performs really well. I think, him. I'd like to see him do well.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Earl early Earl shit, like in terms of the patterns and rhymes and that. Yeah, I think like Perry Mason for me has like been honestly the most exciting discovery for me this year so far.
Yeah, I'd say. Did you see the recent thing he just did with Vice? In
Yeah,
like a bone,
wild.
Human bone collection or something.
Incredible, man, with all the spines
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, sick, honest, beautiful, real honest music. I think again going back to the thing with AI, like super important in terms of like you can't recreate genuine emotion, can you? You know, you really can't. Even if you have to cry into a mic.
Yeah.
Like that's proper real.
His stuff is so raw.
Yeah,
Like, his stuff's so raw.
It's good. He's talking some real shit on it as well. Love, heartbreak, heartache, but life.
AI Machine's only going to do a copy of someone that has heard those kind of feelings. It's never actually going to feel those things and then recreate them.
I think for me, Perry Mason's like the most exciting thing. I think he's honestly, it's weird because I think he's 26, 25, 26.
Yeah.
He's been inspiring. Like, I'm like, yeah, man, this shit's sick.
Native James. We did some gigs with Native James, and he's amazing, and he's a lovely geezer, and he's going to do really well, and we like him a lot.
Yeah.
Dead Wax we're doing gigs with, amazing. Another lot in our world of gigs and stuff like that. Just a whole scene of people doing gigs. Dead Wax did an amazing thing with their merch where they upcycle a lot of vintage clothes and stuff, and then they repurpose them and sell them on as individual items. That's a really cool thing. Same thing, thinking outside the box. They haven't tapped that into AI. They've thought about it with their real brains.
There's a little band called Smush I've been listening to. It's quite nice, like grunge.
Yeah.
I just sort of found it was one random afternoon, and I ended up being like, yeah. Sometimes I don't want to listen because I listen to a lot of electronic stuff, a lot of like strict beats and like all that kind of thing, and like synthesis I'm really into. But like it was nice to just like sort of relax with a like a guitar that just screams. Yeah. A couple of tunes. Yeah. Have a little get them on.
I feel like grunge is grunge and like new metal and the blend of the two is really starting to lift off. I think.
It's casual.
Yeah, I see it. So, yeah, what's a word of advice you'd like to give to people now that we're starting the year off? Something, maybe, word of advice, a bit of motivation, a bit of wisdom, a bit of something. And this is something I would like each of you to do, just to give you a unique sort of view on things. But, yeah, it's a bit of wisdom.
I'd say try not to think of any numbers or comparing yourself to other people and create for yourself. And I always think that when I'm making music with this band, other band, and I do photography as well and stuff, I just like to put it all under the umbrella of art, and you'll create it and enjoy it. Because I think when you start to like compare, you get in a weird space. I think, try and just keep creating art, put it out there in the world. And that's how I try and think of it.
Yeah, similar. Just play. Play is the thing I try and do. Just like play around. Don't think about too much what people are doing, because you can get bogged down and forget yourself. Just play, and then also act on the impulse. That's a good thing I go for. So if you're like, I might feel like making a tune, or I might feel like doing a little thing. Once you get over that little, that's half the battle done then. So like, just act on the impulse and then play around. Be an idiot. Have some. I bought a slinky. Yeah. For my nephew for Christmas, and I got one for myself as well, so that I can just be a bit of an idiot, and that sort of gets you in the mood.
No, I get it. I get it.
Once you're playing and you're in that playful mood, you don't care what anyone's thinking, because it's intrinsic. You're doing it for itself, So yeah, buy a slinky.
Hell yeah.
You absolutely have to keep going. This mad life will throw everything at you, and there is no reason for it, and you'll question it, and you'll be pissed off at it, and it won't make sense, and you'll be like, wow. You have to just keep going if you really feel it. If you don't, that's fine. If it's for you, then you'll keep going, and if you won't, then it's not. But yeah, it's shit. But if you have art on your side, you're good. If you can project everything you're feeling into a piece of art, whether it be music or a painting or a piece of instrument or whatever, then you're good. You have something incredible, because some people don't. So thank yourself lucky if you are a creative or an artist. Not thank yourself lucky, it sounds weird, I have to like count your shit, but then it's really important to pay attention to it. And if you have an outlet, if you have somewhere where you can focus anything, then you're good. And if you love it, then you'll keep going. And if you don't, you're bad. You don't know what's going to come in it. The best art comes after the longest shit, man. The longer you stay at it, the better you make. That's what I've had. I'm the best MC I've ever been. I've been at it 22 years. I was rubbish when I first started. I'm the sickest now. And I'm going to continue to get sicker. And you have to just keep staying at it. Imagine what's happened in 22 years. Do you know how much shit's fell away, how much no's I've had, how many problems I've had, how much money... Stay at it. Do the thing.
Word. Like,
Do the thing, man.
my mentality for this year is no risk, no reward. You know, just do what you can. You know, keep going at it, and the right people will see what you're doing and get it.
You'll see it. You'll see it.
Yeah.
It's you. That's all that matters. The bottom line is when you make the art and then you listen back to it. That's something you know. For me, that's what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
If the relationship feels good and you want to pursue it, then pursue it. And if it doesn't feel good, then don't. Follow your gut. Your gut tells you everything, I think. Yeah. You know, most of the time.
Yeah, 100%.
99%.
99, and then the 1% when your gut's wrong.
But that's when it's a learning thing.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's your 1% is your learning. That's your little rationing point where you're like, that's a lesson learned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As bad as it ends up being, it's always worth the lesson.
Exactly, brother.
100%. Like, you'll come back 2 years later and you'll be like, fuck.
That's what it was for. What's that growth, man?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
big up growth.
100%. Cool. Thank you very much, guys.
Easy, mate.
I'm Rhythms Revealed, and I've been here with... And let's see how they get on tonight. Thank you, sir.
Happy birthday, Jay.
So you know how I said earlier in the video that Toast left a good impression on Peng Shui and you'd find out why later in the video? Well, they were that impressed that they offered Scary Liv to join them on stage. And they did. Watch this. And Liv wasn't the only one to join Peng Shui on stage. What a performance that was from Peng Shui. And shout out to Jay and Scary Liv for getting on and performing with Peng Shui and absolutely smashing it too. I certainly enjoyed myself, but the real question is...
Jay, how was your birthday, mate?
It's alright, yeah.
So, Jay, mate, how was your birthday?
Oh, it was absolutely brilliant, mate. Fantastic. I would go as far as saying the best birthday I've ever had. So that was a win.
Toast, Boss Cass and Peng Shui on the lineup, a mega lineup and a mega event. What did it take to sort of put that event on?
More than I'd care to admit, to be honest. It was. I've got a general view that anything worth doing is a bit stressful. Anything worth doing is hard work. You know, like in life in general, not just with gigs and shows and stuff like that, but in life, you don't really get any reward from doing easy stuff, do you? Like it's nice to do easy stuff sometimes, but you get that buzz when things come together that were a little bit more challenging. You get that buzz when things come together that took a little bit of effort and maybe stressed you out a bit. So in the days, in fact in the weeks as well leading up to it, I was pretty stressed out, both from are we going to break even on the tickets, because I was doing it for charity and I wanted to make sure there was some money in the pot for charity, but there are costs involved in this kind of thing. Is it going to go well? Are the timings going to work? Are people going to like the acts, and so on and so forth? So it took a fair bit of organising, but yeah, it was absolutely worth it.
Yeah, definitely. And Jay, what was a few of your like highlights from the gig on Saturday? Because there's quite a lot of big moments.
The biggest highlight of the night for me was the feedback during and after from people saying how much fun they'd had. That was it. Like that's the biggest highlight for me. Each band had their own amazing highlights. Each band had their unique energy that they brought to it, and I loved it from start to finish. But that just slightly beats out all of the other stuff. Is people coming up and going, "Those guys were amazing," or "This has been such a fun night." You know, just that gushing, smiling, sweaty, star-eyed kind of, I have had an amazing night, and the hugs and the love, that for me was a highlight, 100%.
Just one last question, and it's just basically anything you'd like to say to end the question, end the interview about last Saturday, or just in general, maybe a bit of advice or something as we head into this new year. But yeah, just hit us with anything else that you'd like to say.
I think just to kind of sum up and to revisit one core message from everything that we've chatted about, it's just plug into whatever is going on. And if there's nothing going on, create something, organize something, get a few people together in your lounge for a listening party to a record of a local band or a band that really kind of did something for you over the past few months. Get people round, listen to it, chat about it, form some kind of connection around music, whether it's live, whether it's recorded. Like I said, if there's something going on, plug into it. If there's not, create it. You don't have to wait for someone else to do it for you. But whatever it is that you decide to do, just find that connection that gives you what you need.
Well, what a gig that was, and what a way to spend week 2 of 52 as I take on my mission to cover a gig every single week in 2026. As you can probably tell, I enjoyed myself that much that I lost my voice, so you can thank J-Fest for that one. And I can thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, please subscribe, and I'll see you next week as I cover another brilliant gig.